Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is obviously decluttering my foundations and concealers. I don't know what you know or believe or what your practice is with foundations and the change of seasons. I always thought, because I get very tan in the summertime, that I needed to change my foundation to match my skin. And I did that for, well, I think this is my first year in the summertime not darkening my foundation. And that's because I heard Robert Welsh talking about it. And he said, don't change your foundation shade. Add a little bit more bronzer. Do a little bit more with face products and keep your foundation the same shade. And I thought, I drastically change colors. Like, the whitest part of me compared to the rest of me that gets sun exposure, it's freakishly different. And I didn't think it would work. So I, of course, held on to all of my summer foundations and concealers because I thought this was going to be a flop. So if you want to see what foundations I am getting rid of and what concealers I'm getting rid of, stick around, we're going to get into it. If you're not subscribed to my channel though, you could do that now. If you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new one, and you can choose to watch it or not. It's totally up to you, no pressure. Either way, I appreciate you being here. All right, let's get into all of the foundations I wasted all of Mike's hard-earned monies on. Most of these, not all, but several, I have a summer shade and a winter shade. So the first one I'm picking up is the Sephora Best Skin Ever, and this is in the shade 33N. It does work for me, and it does kind of match the rest of my skin, but I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to use, because like the center of my face, like that can be brighter than the rest of me, and foundation goes everywhere. So I'm decluttering this one. I have it in a lighter shade and I really like it. It's definitely a good one. Next we have the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation in Aruba Medium 6. This is fantastic for a very light coverage, lightweight, like kind of just evening of your skin. To me, this is more like CC, BB type coverage, which I don't mind. I have some pretty serious hyperpigmentation on the sides of my face and a couple of spots on my forehead from sun exposure, but I don't mind that showing up sometimes, and this is really nice for that. So I may eventually, when I've worn through some of my other products, pick up a lighter shade of this because it is actually very nice. Speaking of CC and BB creams, I have 3 different shades of the e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I have medium 375N, I have tan 425N, and I have light 280N, which I think this might have been in the wrong spot. This might have been supposed to be in with my other. Well, I'll come back to this one. I'm gonna have to decide if that's a keeper or not. I love this CC cream. It's got the coverage of a foundation. So this is like the opposite of the NARS. Like, this has full coverage. It wears nicely. I really like it a lot. It's summertime friendly. I believe I tried this in the summer the first time I used it. It's got SPF 30 in it. Do not count on your foundation for your face SPF. You're never going to be able to apply enough and have it look good to get the sun protection out of SPF in makeup. There's a hair attacking me, sorry. So use your sunscreen as well. I'm getting a delivery today. Next, we have the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Foundation. This is, to me, similar-ish to the NARS. It's a very light coverage. I like it. I'm not mad at it. I was mixing it with my Danessa Myricks Color Fix Nudes, which, boy howdy, if you haven't tried that, if you've got a foundation that's just not quite right, not quite enough coverage or pigmentation, get a Color Fix Nude in your skin tone. Oh my gosh, game changer. It's so good. All right, so this one is going as well. And the last one, you're gonna think I'm completely nuts, but this is the e.l.f. Satin Finish Oil-Free Medium Coverage Flawless Satin Foundation. And I have this in 350 Toffee. This was my skin tone 2 summers ago. Last summer? Like, this is how dark I was. And even this did not look that dark on my face. But it is stark because my face doesn't get sun. I'm either wearing a hat or applying sunscreen every 60 minutes. So my face just doesn't get sun. So when I put this on, it was like, whoa, that's freaky, even though it matched the rest of my body. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing what Robert told me to. And then I have concealers. I have the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. This is, I really like this concealer. I can't use it under my eyes because it did give me milia, but I have this in a lighter shade for the rest of my face. And then I have 2 Ulta Beauty concealers. I was test driving a bunch of concealers for a while, quite a few months ago. So I bought a few different shades and different concealers to test out, and these are too dark to go with the foundations I'm going to be using, so those are going. I have an Incognito Wet n Wild, too dark, obviously. I have the NYX Born to Glow. I don't even think these are available anymore, but that one's gonna go. I have a KVD Good Apple, again, too dark, because that's what this video is. And I'm getting rid of the Gucci foundation that I got as a sample. It's the way wrong color, period, regardless of how tan I am or I'm not. But I do like this, and if I ever use up all of my foundations and another high-end one, I would consider picking this one up in the right shade. And then the last one I have is this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Light Ivory, which, as you can see, is way dark. So I am getting rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foundations and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 concealers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 concealers. So that feels pretty good. If you'd like to see what foundations and concealers I'm hanging on to, we could do that in a video. Just let me know in the comment section. That'd be fun to film. Obviously my tastes go all over the place. I have Lisa Eldridge and I have e.l.f. So, you know, let me know if you want to see that. Hopefully you like this video. Let me know also if you play the game, if you change out your foundation shade from summer to winter. Did you think you had to? Have you learned since then? Are you going to try doing this? All the things. I really like chatting with you. I like talking about makeup. It's a passion and it's fun, and the more people I have to play this game with, the more fun it is. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Be good and remember to be kind to you.